Welcome to Manufacturing Tech Australia.
Hi, I'm here with Graham and Andrew from ECI. Gentlemen, welcome to Manufacturing Tech Australia.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Glad to be on the show. Welcome back.
Yes, good to be back.
Yeah. As I said, I'm here with the folks with ECI. Maybe just tell us a little bit about what you're doing here in Brisbane, my friend.
Yeah, absolutely. Graham Younger, CRO of ECI, and I wanted to come down and obviously attend this show. This is a great opportunity for us to really get a finger in the pulse of what's going on in Australian manufacturing, and it's a really important part of our business, so I wanted to make sure that I was supporting it in every way I could.
Now, I know I haven't had a lot to drink today, but your accent's floating in between, sounds like Irish and American. What's going on there?
Yeah, I grew up in Belfast, Northern Ireland, lived in London for 10, 11 years, and moved across the US, and I've been there for 20 years, so I guess it's one of those mid-Atlantic.
Jet lag.
And a little bit of jet lag as well, but
Awesome.
It's all good. It's all good.
Awesome. Hey, well, welcome to back.
It's
Brisbane.
fantastic to be down here.
Awesome. All right, so tell us a little bit about what you guys are showcasing here today.
So we are, obviously there's a long legacy. M1's a product that was originated in Australia.
Yeah.
We're very proud that we've now taken that product over, and there's a lot of manufacturers using that product in the US and across the world. We have JobBoss and we're launching Deacom in region, so really excited to really start to expand the value that we can bring, all flavors of a manufacturer across Australia and New Zealand.
Yeah, well, you stole my thunder. I was going to say we're really familiar with M1. JobBoss has been on the scene for a little while, and now you're talking about Deacom. Maybe give us a little bit more of a flavour about what Deacom's about.
Yeah, so with JobBoss² and M1, both of them are in the discrete manufacturing space. So we've had really good success in that area.
Yep.
JobBoss², triple-digit growth last year in terms of unit sales, 50% up year on year again this year. So it's really exciting now that we're bringing another product to market. It has been successfully launched in the US a number of years ago. We're bringing it here now, and we're announcing it at AMW.
Yeah.
And that's going to be in the batch and process manufacturing space. So it's a great product to plug a gap in the market in our portfolio in this region, and be able to provide a dedicated manufacturing solution for those customers.
Amazing, because that was going to be my next question. What's the problem that it solves that the other products don't? So it's about specifically around discrete manufacturing?
The other two products are discrete. This is batch and process. So think of anyone using formulas, whether it be pharmaceuticals, whether it be food and beverage. Yeah. That's an area that we haven't typically targeted in this region, but we are now.
Amazing. What's the target market for the new product?
Target market, still the same, manufacturing, that's in our DNA. SMB, again, that's in our DNA. But very much around batch and process. So Australia, New Zealand in particular, it's a very strong market. And there's obviously, we believe that there's a gap that needs to be filled. We're going to come and fill it. So again, food and beverage is large. We see that, for example, Victoria, very strong wine industry. So we'll be targeting those industries. Nutraceuticals are again another area that's very strong.
And I think one of the fundamental core beliefs of ECI is we're not there to provide a software solution. We're there to solve business problems.
Right.
And living and breathing the businesses that are customers and prospects. You know, the business problems that they wake up with, being a trusted partner to solve those business problems and bring value and ensure that they're successful, but also be curious about how are those business problems evolving, you know, on a global scale, on a local scale, within the specific markets that they serve, with the products that they manufacture. What can we do to bring more value? So ECI has been very acquisitive with the companies over the years that we've acquired to broaden our solution and be very specific, but also how we're innovating on behalf of those customers to ensure that our solutions and our business value is evergreen, but obsessing on the success of those customers.
Yeah, and I think that's super important, right? Like, what is the business problem you're trying to solve for? What are these customers facing into? And oftentimes, how do you lean into bringing thought leadership into that organisation for the things they haven't necessarily thought through? A lot of the other vendors around the place are just leading with, we're an AI company, and this, I think, is a hammer looking for nails to hit.
Right.
I love the fact that you're talking about what's the business problem we're trying to solve and not leading with, we've got a shiny new thing to go with.
Yes.
What are customers telling you that they're looking for?
They're looking for a solution that works, that can make them more competitive, more efficient, that ultimately solves their business problems, but ultimately leverages the innovation that's available to us from a technology perspective. You mentioned AI.
Yeah.
AI, there's a hype cycle at the minute about, AI is going to, suddenly transform everything.
Yeah.
But a lot of companies, small, medium, and large, globally, are struggling to try and operationalize AI at scale. So outside of just your LLM and asking it questions, what can it do to really provide and drive more efficiencies within your business?
Yeah.
We are innovating on behalf of those customers to leverage the power of AI, but ultimately to do it within a trusted software solution that still is, got all the security protocols, that is still works within all the compliance that you need in an ERP solution, and ultimately is something that we can operationalize on their behalf at scale.
Yeah.
So they can rest assured that we are innovating on their behalf, but it's not some kind of, shiny new evolution on technology that ultimately is going to, transform overnight. We will do it responsibly, and we will scale, and we will lean into that technology, but we'll do it in a way that ultimately still just focuses on trying to drive a more efficient business and helps them operate on a daily basis better than they did the day before.
Yeah, amazing. I mean, I'm hearing from my own clients, right? It's that, well, we think we need to do AI, and you're like, well, for what? And they're like, I don't know. I think leading with what's the problem we're trying to solve, what business value are we trying to create, and bringing the tools to the table, whether it's AI or not, is irrelevant, right? So how are we going to get you that business value?
Totally.
Yeah.
It's just about solving business problems and being a true business partner. And at the end of the day, we're very proud of the decades-long legacy that we have in serving these businesses. And as we continue to grow, we continue to lean into every opportunity to expand that value. And I never want to be referred to as a supplier or a vendor. I want to be seen as all of us, a true business partner.
Yeah,
a true business partner that sits down and has that conversation every 6 months and says, what's new? What challenges have you seen in the last couple of months that are new or evolving?
Yeah.
What are the energy shock at the minute, right? In this system that's impacting a lot of manufacturers who are thinking about, what is my cost structure going to be in the near term, and how do I overcome some of those shocks in the system?
Yeah.
We are there with them. We are trying to provide solutions to that near and long term, and ultimately be a partner and help them mitigate some of that risk.
I think there's a lot of other vendors who will sit there, and a couple of them within eyeshot, right, who will tell you, we're your partner, we're going to partner with you into the business. What's the differentiator that ECI provides over some of the others?
I think the legacy, the trusted advisor status that we have with a lot of our customers, and just ultimately trying to always expand the value that we bring. The other thing is that we need to have our customers be successful for us to be successful. So we put the customer at the center of everything that we do, and it's just the expertise that we've developed over the years, and listening to a lot of those customers in the industries that we serve. We're not selling horizontal solutions that are just one size fits all. We're literally talking about the industries that we serve, and ultimately learning from every single one of those conversations and the experiences that those customers and prospects have, to allow us to get better and stronger and hold ourselves accountable to that success.
Yeah, and imagine your DNA from manufacturing, as distinct from some of the other ERP products that are more broader industry, is a competitive advantage, right?
We like to think so, but we always hold ourselves accountable to listening to those industries and those customers, and making sure that we're evolving as they evolve, and the challenges that they face. We want to be one step ahead and trying to bring increased value to them over time.
Awesome.
Just to add to Graham's point around what differentiates us, it's the fact that we don't outsource a lot of those other areas.
Yeah.
So whether it be professional services, support, and if you have a look at the people that are at our booth today, majority of them are not salespeople.
Yeah.
And that's how we are able to keep abreast of the current issues, problems and topics.
Yeah.
It's the way we can sustain ourselves as a thought leader, and ultimately add value to our customers. So that's something that we're proud of, and that's something that we take very seriously in this region.
Awesome. It's not an easy flight to get to Australia, let alone, all the turmoil that's happening in transport at the moment, why the investment in coming down here?
It's always fun to be in Australia.
Yeah.
But aside from that, it's my commitment to this region as being an incredible part of the ECI international reach. The legacy that we've had in region, and we talked about it with M1, but also just some of the customers that we have in region are really important to us.
Yeah.
And I wanted to make sure that the team realizes that Australia and New Zealand is a big part of the ECI near, medium and long-term plan. So we're very committed to the region, and we're continuing to lean in and support the growth here.
As I'm sure the team appreciates it. Gentlemen, thanks for being on the show.
You got it.
Having you on.
Absolutely.
Great.
Thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for tuning in to Manufacturing Tech Australia with Shane and Paul.